So I'm down here in Richfield, Utah today to see the distance I can go on one battery charged. My 2020 Levo, if I just left it at the factory settings and rode in trail mode, I could do about 4,700 feet of climbing. So today I've got my support at 45% and my full power at 80% on the Mission Control app. So climbing today will just be on this dirt road. I thought this would be a great test. I love the techie climbing. Now I am a heavier rider, so with my backpack and all my gear on, it's probably 225, 230 pounds, in that range. So I just climbed up the road. This is the junction that'll lead me over to Spinal Tap. This one goes down to Juniper Drop and then to Telegraph. So that climb took me 28 minutes to go 3.9 miles and 1,450 feet of climb, and I used what, 27% of my battery. So that climb's not too bad of a climb. On the road there are other routes that are single track, but I wanted to see what it was going to take elevation wise to do the road and test this battery. Now I know this is not a scientific anything as far as distance and elevation that you can do, just because the terrains can be so different. Rider weight is huge. I am a heavier rider, but I do a lot of cycling and do a lot of road cycling. It keeps the strength in my legs. Already done 2 or 3 centuries this year. Just did one last week. That's about 6,000 feet of climb. So I am just completing one loop that is climbing the road. It was 9.25 miles, 1,526 feet of climbing, same descending, and I used 66% of my battery. So I've used half of my battery. I've went 11.3 miles, 2340 elevation gain, and 1557 downhill. So I just climbed up a second time. When I started I was at 66%. Now I'm at 37%. So I used 29% on that, when last time I used 27. What do we got here? A couple options there, it looks like. I'll go this way. Got a cool little drop, some jumps. Yeah, that's a lot better than I remember it. Yeah, smooth. Definitely don't need a whole lot of speed going into that one. Whoa, this is loose. Okay. I am down to 20%. So with 80% of my battery, I was able to go 19.2 miles, 3,524 feet of climb, and 3,106 of descend. So one thing I don't like is my bike showing 2 bars right now, but my Garmin that's connected to the battery is at 10%. So you think if you're looking at the bars, you got 20%. You don't. It goes quick. That last 10%, which you think is 20, goes away, and then it'll go red. I think about 5 or 7%, something like that. I remember something here. Yep. That's cool. So I got to the bottom of the trail, still had 9%, so I wanted to see what it felt like to drop this battery even lower. It decreased the power a little at 15%, then a little bit more at 10, it felt like, and then now I'm at 4%, and honestly I don't even think it's doing anything. I think it's even worse than eco. My legs are pretty smoked from all the downhill and all the road riding I've done, but I'm at, well, I just clicked over 4,500 feet of climb. So here's my, ooh, it really cut it down. I'm at 3% now, so I'll just go up to here and turn around. So if I was to, yeah, now it's just like the brakes are on. If I was to just climb a dirt road, I think I could get 5,000 in this setting, but I'm at 4,500 feet of climbing and 23.7 miles, so I'll probably be at 25 miles with over 400 or 4,500 feet of climbing in the use of this battery. That's still a big day on the bike. My body hurts more from the descending than the climbing. So 4,500 feet with the controls set at what, 45 and 80 is where I have trail mode set.